It's a little adventurous. Let's go. Yeah, he's tearing Naira up. What's that? Where's G-Man? Okay.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lima Lemurs and the Cats. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Jackson Ferris. What's the word on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And another ball.
2-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That one is gone. A soaring shot to center. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Oh-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
What? Yeah. Naira ran in there and he
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Aaron Judge. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special.
That one out to right. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
We let Mookie have a big
Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Right field line.
That misses. Ball one. Judge leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball two. Just missed.
Are you pitching around this guy?
Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This one popped up. Chisholm makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo.
He's a 92 now.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Satchel Paige. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. And ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. in for a strike. Good slider. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. That one's in there. Strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Fucking lot.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Ball. Runner at second, 2 down. High in the air, out to right. Jenkins on the move. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. Page back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Got him swinging. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Foul ball. And a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. That's down and in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Next to the dish is Freddie. Struck out swinging his first time. New pitcher on now, Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one fouled off. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And the slider just misses. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one just misses. And a count now even up. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
All right.
Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Teoscar Hernandez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that is out of play. That's out to center field. Jenkins under this one.
He hit better than that.
Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever. He can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
How the hell did you miss that?
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Byron Buxton. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Billy Wagner will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out looking his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Slider misses outside. Wagner is just 1 strike away. That one missed. And there's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Damn, and that's the ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Eddie. No. No. Damn. It's 2 in a row. All right. Eat real quick.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tampa going up against Tokyo. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about.
know what I'm saying. All right, got done eating.
Set to go now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one.
Let's go.
Does
we got
he
that ass
have
kick
a
last
feel
game.
for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
89.
Meisner settles under it. And it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider.
Here's a plate.
There's 2 gone. And now Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pitiful.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Come on, Nick.
That one drilled left
99.
field, way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Nice catch.
Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Yeah. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. And here comes Bellinger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a foul out of play. Now 1-1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kobe Mayo up to bat next. Lays off the ball. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Outside low. Now 2-0. There's a swing and a miss. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second.
Ball.
Tag. Out at second.
Come on, Blue.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One out in the second. Sammy Sosa will hit next.
Did he quit hurting?
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Sammy.
Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2.
Good night.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. So up next, Ethan Salas.
Will you pick up those other ones?
And he
Yeah,
hits a
those other
ground
ones.
ball
At
right
least one of
side.
them.
To first. It's
Thank
a
you.
1-2-3 inning.
The water's good, right? Okay. I'll get it when you get back.
Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Here's something to watch.
6
Siggy. He's
dingers.
got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Shota back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
And there's a base hit to the left. Throw comes into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely
I just
hammered
asked
through the
her, and
infield.
she's
That's
bringing him
not
in.
one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
All right. Let's go.
Matt Strom on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Jacob Wilson swings through it for strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Conforto at second with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul tip.
Cat, what are you
that
doing?
got our umpire, and it looks like it got him upstairs.
Bam, baby, right in the face. How do I click that? In and out. Does the same thing. Brr.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez should have this one.
God damn it.
but misjudges this one, and it falls. Heading for the plate, and he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And fouled off. No outs, runner over at third. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
And that's fouled off. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Sean Jelly. Runner at third here, nobody out. Stays alive. That one misses. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the curveball. Huge strikeout there. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Down, ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit?
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
Count is full.
Oh, no.
Strike 3, and that's
I thought that was going to be a ball 4.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that is out of play. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Towards first, Kurtz steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Fucking fly out. We missed, man. Damn. Dadgummit.
Bryson Stott. He's
I was trying to do something else.
A defensive replacement here.
Never got to it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Stepping in, Connor Griffin. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
I don't understand that.
Popped up. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch misses. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Alex Bregman.
I'm interested to see if he swings for the fences and tries to end it right here.
On the mound now, Lee Smith.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Cameron Meisner.
Throw that to him.
That's too low, and it's 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, man, come on now.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Buxton brings it in for the third out. Staying in the game on defense, Alex Bregman. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. So they turn to their closer, Edwin. Go-ahead run on base, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate.
I mean, surely, God, we can score 1 run.
Move to second. Buxton back in there.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Line it, baby.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. There's one.
He's out.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered in this game.
Did I call that? Did I send him home?
Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's how you screw it up.
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Diaz throw to first, and he's back in there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back here in Tokyo. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
The first baseman, Kobe.
Fastball for a strike. strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here.
And that one gets away at the plate.
Can you give this
So
thing
a
away?
wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Conforto will climb in. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And that's a fair ball. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off in extra innings. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Three in a row. What the fuck? Damn, and then I got them. Boy, we could really take a beating here. Say, am I behind on my stuff or what? Let's see. Let's see where we're at with all that shit. Let's get rid of some of these players I don't need. Getting there. Yeah, it's taking forever, this guy. Well, gotta have him for here. Damn it. Do, 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 do.
Welcome inside the Kaiju Cave in Tokyo. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Tampa going up against Tokyo. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Tokyo Kaiju.
Just about to get started, and starting this one, Roger Clemens. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Line drive. Swings and chases a low one there. Seeing you talking about this ballpark for a second, left-handed pull hitters tend to have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it's 337 down the line, but the wall comes back to 316 feet before widening back out. Fans miss out on a lot of home run balls without any seats in right field.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base.
Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger sizing it up. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing.
I'm just confused.
In this situation.
Now time called at the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Sends it to first. And a quick out.
Did we not have... Yeah. Okay.
Number 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Singy, we were chatting about the GBL a little bit earlier. One of the first things people bring up is the 28-game schedule. But it feels like people forget why we only play 28 games in this league.
Well, anyone who questions the length of the season isn't traveling with us from New Orleans to Tokyo to Lima, that's for sure.
Got him looking. 2 away. Kobe Mayo digs in now. Exactly right, Chris. We can't play 162 when we're covering nearly every continent on the planet.
Seriously, though, are we in London or Liechtenstein next weekend?
I think we're in Cairo.
It's a good thing I asked.
2 out, space is empty. Inside, just missed. That one finds the corner. And that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Josh Hader.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too, and delivers outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now 1 and 2.
Yeah, he ain't thrown me a
1
strike
and 2.
yet.
The count.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
At the belt and fires. That's the third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate.
A home run here would certainly flip the script. It can happen too. And if they want to be dramatic about it, they can try bouncing one off that monster and left. I like to call that area the Kaiju corner.
Ripped on a line to center. That's out number 2. Now here is Ethan Salas. And that one fouled off. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Evan Phillips. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's the strike.
0 and 1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Booyah! A 2-run shot, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Swings over the top of that one.
0 and 1.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Swing at that crap. Can't hit it.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Michael Conforto. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is
Oh,
outside.
Blue,
Really
come
good
on.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
Got him to bite.
2-1. The count.
Now pitching.
Mark Davis on to pitch here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Chisholm handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Termarr Johnson will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Pitch misses there, and a count even 1-1. Just
That missed.
missed.
That's ball. 2-1.
Next pitch
3-1.
way upstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I thought I'd seen it in about 2 hours.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tim Herron.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works
out. Dealership there? Honda?
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Thinking he's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And a good eye there.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Whatever.
Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss.
Boone, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Kurtz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it.
I thought I was going to drop. So maybe.
Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Davis back to work. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Out to center. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Down the line. And that drops foul. This could end it. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. Two outs. Got it. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Goodbye from Kaiju Cave in Tokyo. We'll talk to you soon.
You know you want to watch some more
Welcome to El Diamante, the only South American stadium in the GBL. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tampa going up against Lima.
Every time I come to the stadium, I try to hit it. It's damn near impossible.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, number 28. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Over.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Shota Imanaga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here at El Diamante, Mookie Betts will get us started. And that's in there at the knees. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
So now 1-2. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Freeman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Lima, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one lifted to left. Ramirez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. So now the DH spot, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Aaron Judge.
There it is. See how far you can hit it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one fouled off. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Judge out on the play. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. In the dirt, 2-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
What do you got?
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
It's about 2 or 3 years old, isn't it?
Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The 1-0. Still
Lit
able
him
to fire
up, baby.
over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Miller picks over, and he's back in safely. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that's the first out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Swings through that one for strike one. Salas leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner. Salas back on a dive. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man.
Runner on the go again. Oh, right to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
On the ground. Lau. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Buxton swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging.
Oh, shit.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Vassallo.
Ain't that to him, bro? 30, this guy's still pitching.
Lee Smith comes on now.
Now pitching, Lee Smith.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
That misses the zone. Ball three. On its way to the corner. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Next to hit, Kobe Mayo. First offering misses badly for ball one. Across the letters at 99. And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
Quick.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings. That's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Lucas Erceg.
They know that he can get a right-hander.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's trying for third. Cut on and miss. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Registers the punch out and hits 101. And we're back. Bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Mark Davis taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. That's in there. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Nope, that's a ball.
This one in the dirt. And the runner holds.
1 strike.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third. The relay. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Winning run at third, 1 down here in extra innings.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swings and misses. And the count's full.
3-2.
That one 95 to finish him off. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Freeman hits it in the air. Buxton sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kurtz getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. And now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That misses. Ball 2. Kurtz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground, could be 2.
Miami.
Flips to second, that's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now, Ethan Salas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Aaron Judge.
Oh, we gotta shut him down. Roar.
Cade Smith comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Next pitch is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Misses off the plate. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins, grounded out his first time. Just missed. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're
breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. First pitch just misses. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike. With the tying run at second, and here in extra innings. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire...
All right, we're back live on this thing here. We're going to do a little baseball. Look at her. Crazy over here. Climbing the wall.
Greetings from El Diamante and welcome to the capital city of Peru. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tampa going up against Lima. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Corbin Burns. How about a scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right.
Leading off, Brandon Nimmo.
For the Cavs, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss there. Throw to first. In there safely.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hard hit, base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Nick Kurtz.
At the ball.
First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Guy ain't doing crap for me.
This one popped up. Loud. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back here at El Diamante. And on the hill today, Michael King. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hard hit down the line and left. Nimmo pulls that one down, and there's one down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Ground ball, left side. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
Blue.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Aaron Judge in the box now, takes strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lucas Erceg.
Now pitching. Lucas Erceg.
Waiting.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Oh, I meant Popper waiting on you.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Byron Buxton. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Buxton on the run. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Erceg checks the runner. Buxton back in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Lima, and here is Walker Jenkins. King back to work, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That's in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 is the count.
That misses. Now 1-2. Right side. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. At the plate, Samuel Basallo.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Just missed.
Wow.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Righty delivers. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's going to be Kobe Mayo. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. New pitcher now, Mark Davis.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
0-1's the count.
Basallo off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter
Right
there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through that high fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. One on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Foul ball there. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. As we go to the last of the third. Lau at the plate. The wind of the pitch. That just misses. And that is ball one.
Umpire's killing him, man.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Betts. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
0-1.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Chisholm drops into the glove. 2 away now. Here's Francisco Lindor.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
0-1
It's 0-1. That clips the corner. Got him swinging. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And go ahead, run on base. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch inside, and now a wide throw to third. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz, doubled his first time up. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Byron Buxton. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Betts makes the play. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
So many times
Billy Wagner gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Salas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Left-hander out of the bullpen. Scott.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Tying run at the plate.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. And he makes it up to third with one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Walker Jenkins will hit next. Reached on an error his first time up. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch downstairs. And 1-1. Scott is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Goodbye from El Diamante in Lima, and thank you for watching the Global Baseball League.
Halfway. Nothing. Be right back.